get to about the point there. So it's told her to go to turn around. Yep, and then it gets, when you get within half a metre, it has this bullseye thing that it turns to, and it just says in, out, left, right, and that's just always in relation to you. So once you're happy, you just press it. You found a prize.
I was hoping for a pencil, a pencil.
I'll find some pencils, maybe. So yeah, it's super quick. I'll show you guys while we're right next to one as well. So 1.3 meters away here. So it's back this way. So I go into a bullseye looking thing, and at the moment it says 145 that way and 60 left. So that's in relation to this. I can obviously move it around this way as well. It still says 145 and 40. So I can stake this out a lot quicker by just moving like that, and so I obviously picked up that peg earlier on. So it's much quicker because you don't have to sort of you don't have to really stop and bubble up. You see, oh, okay, 380 and 209, and then you go like this, and then you bubble up again. Okay, I'm 90, and then I'm 50. You bubble up again, and then you bubble up again. And you go, all right, I'm 13 mil that way, 12. Whereas if you're this, it's purely just watching those figures and moving the bottom bit of it. So you lose a whole sort of stop-start sort of part of the stakeout, and I find it like at least 50% quicker for picking up points like that. So yeah, big benefit in stakeout as well. Yeah, that's sort of the main parts of it that I wanted to cover. Did you guys have any questions on GPS in general, or how Captivate works? I know you're starting to get used to it and have a workflow into LizCAD and Neo and programs like that for it. And Jane's going to show you. Oh, you've done Jane inside there as well with Infinity, so you've seen some of that workflow as well. So yeah, any questions on GPS or Captivate or anything like that then, or any of the Leica gear? Every group so far has asked how much it is. So
yeah, Pete, I am interested in that. But I'm interested in how whether this is just whether you maintain the same price for as the older equipment, or whether this actually has a higher price.
I mean,
no one would buy a version that doesn't have this now.
No, I mean, I think 2 years time it's going to be more than the standard. So there's already sort of 30 or 40 out there in Victoria alone, and that's a big uptake in GPS. I think it's going to match sort of like the when reflectorless came out on a jigger. You just didn't buy one after that without reflectorless, So yeah, this is a bit of a game changer as well. It just makes things so much more quick and efficient and accurate in the end. So I think that you're right. It'll be commonplace, and yeah, I mean you pay a little bit of probably a premium on a general GPS. So you're looking at around 40-45 grand generally, for depending on what you need. There's a few different options and stuff, but that's the full kit. If you've got a CS20 controller already, then maybe 30 or something like that, because you guys say you already had a total station. There's like a lot of people in private business are the same as you. They've got a total station with one of these already, but they need a GPS. So this is exactly the same. You just toggle a little thing here in the main screen and go change to my GPS or change to my instrument, or you can integrate both. You can put that 360 prism in between there and get an MGA baseline and use. You could do a detailed survey with your TPS and GPS at the same time.
So that technology can be used with the total station as well?
But not the tilt technology yet. So that's not there. So one day it may be, but the Leica prisms, they try and make them as accurate and as lightweight as possible, and no They don't need a a battery or anything like that might run out or whatever. So they're going with that for the moment. But they've got this IMU developed now though, so that it's not a big IMU. It's an extremely accurate, expensive one, obviously. But that technology may just find its way into total stations before long. So yeah, maybe not too far away.
Sorry, so with this one, in terms of direction, you're taking reference to the satellite, or is it?
So in terms of
to the
direction,
north, or-
yeah. So the IMU has an exact angle correction that it knows from north.
Okay.
Yeah. But it uses that in combination, obviously, with the exact tilt on the thing at any one time, and it needs to have a fixed correction at that time as well. So you can see there, you can see this light up here, that's green. If I toggle tilt off, that'll be red. So you can toggle tilt off if you're going to do a long observation, maybe on a control point with a bipod or something like that, or a tripod. So you can toggle that tilt off, but by by standard, I've got that on. So, and I know I can take an instantaneous shot whilst moving, with this GS18. So. Yeah, I'm connected to the internet. This has got a modem in here as well. I'm sending files via Leica Exchange back and forth from the office. I can get new version of updates on my thing. I'm a newer DXF or something as well. So they're fully connected and integrated these days, and yeah, the office and the field have never been sort of closer. So yeah, that's another big advantage of new gear.
So how about using this in the city, in the build-up to CBD?
Yep.
Does the fact that it can access multiple satellites reduce the problems that often GPS has in the city?
Yep. So yes, in answer, if you were using those multi-constellation things, so that's definitely coming. You're going to find suddenly when Beidou and Galileo get integrated into the network solutions, you're going to see it go from 10 to 15 to 20 to 25, and that'll make a huge difference in the city. It's not, it's more about the ability to have redundancy up there, because you've got so much multipath in the city, right, as well. And old receivers, they just dumped in all this information, and they didn't know if it was right or wrong, and so to give you a result, but your reliability wasn't as much